Hi, it's Katrina. From rare horses that have just been discovered to horses that have been around for thousands of years, here are 9 of the most beautiful horses in the world. Number 9. Appaloosa Horse. A gentle, friendly breed, the Appaloosa is a spotted horse whose roots go back to the early 1600s. Spanish explorers introduced them to North America and the Nez Perce people, who bred them to create a colorful and intelligent companion. But at one time, this beautiful breed was at risk of being completely lost. In the late 1870s, the U.S. government attempted to take over Native American land. As tribe members fled on their horses, many of them were either lost, stolen, or killed. Interest in the breed was revived in the 1930s, and the few surviving Appaloosas created a new foundation for the breed. Originally bred for transport, hunting, and battle, they are a very versatile horse that today are used in long-distance trial riding, working cattle and rodeo events, and some are even used for racing. There are a wide variety of colors and markings in the breed, ranging from various shades of brown, black, gray, and even white and red, but it is the mottled white and dark patches of pigmentation that are truly where the Appaloosa shines. Sometimes, only the horse's haunches are speckled, while other varieties have dark leopard-type spots. Another has a darker body with white spots or flecks like snowflakes, while a fourth has a white and dark marbled hair. If you thought only their coat was something to be admired, the Appaloosa also has a unique style of hooves, which are vertically striped in alternating dark and light patterns. If you ever have the chance to get up close and personal with an Appaloosa, you might also want to take a look at their eyes. The sclera, or the white part of the eye around the iris, is visible, something that is not seen in other horses. A gentle, loyal breed with unique colors and markings, the Appaloosa is one that has earned its reputation for being one of the most beautiful horses in the world, inside and out. Number 8. The Friesian. One of the oldest breeds of horses in Europe, the Fresian, whose nickname is also the Black Pearl, is a stunning animal. Originally from an island off the coast of the Netherlands, they may have been around since 1000 BC, used by both German and Friesian knights who fought in the Crusades. After coming into contact with Eastern horses, their color lightened and they had better range of movement and improved stamina. In the early 20th century, though, Fresians came close to going extinct, with only 3 stallions living in Friesland in 1913. After fuel shortages during World War II, farmers needed to use horses to tend to their fields, so a new breeding program was started. A smart, gentle horse, Friesians are versatile and are known for being proud, strong, loyal, and cheerful. They get along very well with people and they form a strong bond with their owners. Friesians are renowned for their long, flowing manes and tails, which are usually kept long to showcase their sleek beauty, and a thick black coat. They do not usually have any markings, but some do showcase a small star on their forehead. They range from black bay to deep dark brown to true black with silky feathering on their legs. Pretty impressive, right? Number 7. German Forest Horse. Also known as the Black Forest Draft Horse, this horse is a small but very tough draft breed known for their beauty and long lifespan. Even though they are tough, this breed is almost extinct. They are about 600 years old, and for most of the time, this breed was used almost exclusively for forestry work because of their immense strength, patience, and gentle temperament. They have a dark chestnut coat with a flaxen mane and tail, their short head has small ears and large eyes, and their chest is broad with legs that are trim and strong with a little feathering. The most common color for them is dark chestnut, but they can also be gray or bay. They began to decline during the 20th century when their jobs were taken by machines. Back in 1981, only 160 registered broodmares were reported. Since then, the government stepped in to help protect the Black Forest horse breed, and only the finest stock was used. So now they boast that those that remain are of the best quality. Today, a major breeding center is located at Marbach, where only 16 from a total of 46 state-approved stallions are located. The rest are scattered in different private breeding facilities around the world. And now for number 6. But first, be sure to tell us about your horse in the comments below, or which horse would you like to have? And make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell if you haven't already. Number 6. Gypsy Vanner. Originally bred in England, the Gypsy horse gets its name from being able to easily pull caravans, or vanners, get it, and is said to be popular among the Romani people. Also known as the Irish Cob, it was not even officially recognized as a breed until the 1990s. On a trip to England in 1995, Dennis and Cindy Thompson were fascinated by a colorful stallion they saw at a farm. The horse had black and white markings and very furry legs. They met the owner, a gypsy named Fred Walker, who was known as the king of the colored horses. He sold the stallion to the Thompsons, and they all decided on the name with the blessings of the dedicated British gypsy breeders. On November 24, 1996, the couple made the world's first registry for this breed under the name Gypsy Vanner Horse. The Gypsy Vanner is known for being docile, quiet, and patient. They also learn quickly and are willing to be trained, showing off their intelligence and providing a comfortable ride for people of all experience levels. The Gypsy Horse has abundant feathering on their legs that starts around the knees and extends over their hooves. They also have a thick mane and tail, and some varieties even have blue eyes that are unique to their breed. They can range in color from black, white, buckskin, or bay to practically everything in between. There are also a few different dilutions where the mane and tail of the horse is lighter compared to its body color. Aren't they pretty? In Gypsy horses, there is the silver dapple, which has a black coat with flaxen mane and tail and dapples or rings of lighter colored hair. The cremello variation is cream colored with a white mane and tail, pink skin, and blue or glass eyes or cream colored. The Gypsy horse can also have different patterns in its coat, like splash, which are literally splashes of color, spotted varieties, and even one called badger face, displaying a marking like a badger on its face, which is a different color than its pelt. With so many different varieties and colors, it makes it easy to see why the Gypsy horse is not only a popular one, but one of the most striking breeds in the horse world. Number 5. Andalusian. A pure Spanish horse that originated in the Iberian Peninsula, the Andalusian was first recognized as a breed in the 15th century. They were bred for their agility and were best used in hand-to-hand combat as war horses. But their history goes way back, with images of them turning up in cave paintings in the Andalusia region in southern Spain. They were so revered that they were stolen by Napoleon's army and made their way through Europe, exported from Spain in the 1960s. Most Andalusians are gray, born a darker shade, and then get lighter in color as they age. Over 80% of registered horses are some form of silver, black, gray, or white. There are bay horses and even some chestnut and golden palominos. The mane of the Andalusian is definitely its most characteristic trait. Long and flowing, the forelock often sweeps over the horse's face and can be straight or even wavy or curly. Their coat is short and has a deep sheen, and their tail is often long enough to touch the ground. Andalusians also have very flexible joints, which makes them a popular pick for dressage, making elaborate laps and kicks that make them look like they're dancing. A major part in the history of Spain, the Andalusian is another stunning example of horse breed. Number 4. Acalteque. If you've never heard of the Acalteque horse, it's probably because they are extremely rare. A horse with a coat so shiny they look almost metallic when the sun hits them right. The Acalteque breed is believed to be at least 3,000 years old and bred for their speed, beauty, size, and strength. Most think the thoroughbred is the base of most breeds, but evidence suggests one of the founding stallions of the thoroughbred breed was an Acalteque. Originating from Turkmenistan, food and water were scarce, meaning the Acalteque have naturally developed to survive in harsh conditions, making them able to endure without water for long stretches. It is the national emblem of the country, and the horse is known worldwide for its speed, endurance, intelligence, and of course, its beauty. They are most known for their silky coat, which has a high gloss and gives them their characteristic metallic sheen no matter what their base color is. It is believed they were originally tethered outside and covered in felt, which is how their short, glistening coat developed. They can range from black, bay, and chestnut to dappled gray that eventually turns white. They usually have sparse manes and tails, and it's not uncommon to find many blue-eyed horses in the bunch. Thousands of years in desert conditions have also given the Acalteque other unique features. Their eyes are almond-shaped and hooded, their ears tall and slim, and their nostrils are curved outward, all of which allows the breed to run fast, even through sandstorms. The perfect combination of graceful and athletic, the Acalteque is an exotic breed that, although sometimes excitable, are a loyal horse that bonds well with its owner. Number 3. Halfflinger. Also known by the name Avalonese, the Halfflinger horse is descended from an Arabian stallion and a mountain pony from Austria and northern Italy. In fact, all Halfflinger ponies can trace their lineage back to one stallion that was born in 1874. They are a strong and hardy horse with a friendly nature, used by farmers as pack horses and to pull and transport goods. Until 1945, they were mostly found in the Central Alps region, but are now bred in more than 60 countries for their intelligent and sensible temperament. They are considered a light horse breed and usually weigh under 1,500 pounds. Now mostly used for leisure and trail riding, they are also popular on the racetrack, used as show horses and ranching. The relatively small gene pool of the Halfflinger means all horses in the breed have a very specific look. They are always either chestnut or reddish copper, with long, pale or flaxen manes and tails and muscular hindquarters. They have a lean, elegant head and are known for their expressive eyes. Their gait is clear and rhythmic, which makes them a popular choice for dressage, jumping, and vaulting. They are a smaller breed, but they are true horses, not ponies. They also get along so well with their owners that they are sometimes kept in the lower levels of their houses to take advantage of their body heat. Even though that might seem odd to those of us who are city dwellers, the Halfflinger is a personable and affectionate horse, one that is lovingly known as the Golden Horse with the Golden Heart. Number 2. Rocky Mountain Horse. Originating in the United States in the late 1800s, the Rocky Mountain horse breed comes from the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains in eastern Kentucky. They were used for everything from working the fields and herding cattle to carrying postmen and doctors. Unlike other horses that were owned by wealthy people, these horses were mostly owned by those who were less wealthy and could not afford to spend a lot of money keeping them groomed. Because of this, the breed needed to not only fend for itself sometimes when it came to food, often eating the bark off trees, but they also had to live in harsh conditions, which ended up making them the hardy breed that they are today. There is still a lot of mystery surrounding the beginnings of the breed, because back then, not much, if any, documentation of breeds was kept. But most believe the Rocky Mountain Horse, named for the area of the country the original colt was brought from, started from one horse that was known for performing smooth rides. Their trademark color is chocolate with a flaxen mane and tail, which is a rare silver dappling gene in their dark coat. The gene causes the mane and tail to be extremely lighter than the horse's coat and can also be found in a variety of breeds, not just the Rocky Mountain Horse. Their hard-working attitude, beauty, and friendliness makes the Rocky Mountain Horse one that is not only well-rounded, but also a great companion. Number 1. Icelandic Horse. It might surprise you to know that in Iceland, a country with a population of only 300,000, there are 80,000 horses. Used for companionship and leisure riding, the Icelandic horse plays a huge part in the country's history. Curious and intelligent, this breed first arrived in Iceland aboard Viking ships of the Norse settlers somewhere between 860 and 935 AD. In fact, Icelandic Parliament passed a law in 982 AD that forbid any other breed of horse to be imported into the country, keeping the breed in complete isolation on the island. With a short, sturdy stature, they were easy to transport on ships, and after arriving, the breed adapted to their new surroundings, developing a thicker coat in the winter and shedding it come springtime. This breed also has a very unique style of walking. While most horses have 3 general gaits, including walking, trotting, and canter or galloping, the Icelandic horse has 2 other gaits, known as tolt, a 4-beat trot that allows the horse to glide forward, and the skate, a rhythmic gallop or what is known as flying pace. If you thought you were going to get your basic brown, black, or gray Icelandic horses, think again. There are over 40 basic colorings in the breed and over 100 variations. Icelandic people also believe the color of the horse can reflect the animal's personality. So revered by its people, the Icelandic horse can also be found in literature and folklore, with some Vikings even being buried with their horse to help them in their journey to the next world. Other Norse mythology tells stories of the god Odin, who had an 8-legged horse that was able to fly. Another motif involves 2 horses of deities Dagur, or day, and Not, or night, pulling the sun across the sky and bringing light and fertility to the people. Another piece of Icelandic folklore describes a water demon called Naikur with the appearance of a horse who lived in lakes and rivers and lured unsuspecting wanderers to their deaths. As you can see, the horse not only plays an important part in the history of Iceland, but it has also found eternal celebration in legend and myth of the Icelandic people. Thanks for watching! Which horse was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time! Bye!